Thank you so much for joining us at this time. If you are receiving this message, then this message is meant for you from Spirit. And let's see what's going on. You can contact me if you would like through email for a private reading. Usually within a message, the message is repeated. So there's a lot of clarity around what your message is today. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay. There really are no bad messages from what Spirit has told me in the past. We're only here for an experience. How we interpret that experience, how we show up. Actually, it's only two things: what we say and what we do. And what we do is more important. We could say we love someone and then slap them in the face. So our behavior is saying more than our words. So how you show up for yourself, how you behave with yourself, what you say to yourself is what's going to affect your experience. And we are only here for an experience. That's it. It's nothing that complicated. You don't need to be a vegan. You don't need to climb into a cave. You just need to show up for your experience. There's a saying, a Celtic saying, that it doesn't matter where you're born, who your parents are, how much money you have, you don't have. And trust me, I understand this is difficult. I've gone through a lot of really hard experiences myself in my life. The Celtic saying is, it doesn't matter what you're born into. What matters is how you show up, how you behave, what you do with your life, whether you live your life with virtues and integrity. So let's see. Okay, what is the message? Okay, what I just received was, this was no love loss. So it looks like okay. All right, what they're telling me is that they're reminding me of a quote that's something like, when someone loves you, when you hurt, they hurt. It's important. How you feel is important to them. Whereas if you're with a narcissist, they only care if you leave them. So that's why the weird behavior happens, where you say, that's it, I'm out of here, I'm leaving, and they say, no, stay, I can change, I'll do better. And they do. 2 days, 2 weeks, a month. They usually can't last much longer than a month, and they revert right back to the old behavior. And it's because they don't care that you're hurting. I know that's really hard to hear. But the only thing a narcissist cares about is their feelings and how they will feel when you leave them. So think of it this way. Because they have the better behavior for whatever amount of time they have it, they have heard you. They have seen your pain, and they have chosen to continue to treat you badly. Love yourself and leave. That's just the way it is. I have been shown by Spirit that the narcissist, empath connection relationship is on its way out. That whole dynamic of the narcissist and the empath. It's not going to be a part of the human experience anymore. So you can help create this shift by insisting that you be treated well. Okay, yeah, another thing they reminded me of is, as an empath, I've never felt a disconnection to God or spirit or source, whatever you want to call it. I've always felt this deep, from birth, very deep connection. I used to say I played with the angels. So I thought, well, I haven't had this spiritual experience of the dark night of the soul that so many people talk about. But I have been with narcissists. And what I realized is most empathic spiritual people are extremely attractive to negative narcissistic personalities. Your light draws them in. So the dark night of the soul is you turning on or against yourself and what you know to be true and your connection to source. So it's this internal fighting, and it's not just fighting, it's the saddest, most heartbreaking thing that can happen to someone who is a very loving, caring soul is that they stop loving themselves. And they take from themselves in order to give to someone else who is lacking. They feel that lack. Oh, let me help you. And they think, and according to society, you're doing a good thing. You're not. The best thing that you can do for society, for yourself, for source, for God, is to stand in your own light and let that light shine very brightly. And you can help others, obviously, but don't connect deeply with another being until it has a light similar to yours. Yeah, that's a big message. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Yes, King of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. So start to love yourself, and then you will have this abundant, incredible life. That's the key right there for you. Okay, I know this is over this card, but I see it here as like breaking this illusion. Swords has to do with cutting the thought process. Think about what you're doing and whether this is real love or whether it's an illusionary love. Okay, look at here. Keep to yourself. Just for a moment, try withdrawing into yourself and self-soothe and self-love, and go to the people who you know you feel good after you've been with them. You know they love you and they don't take away your light. Try just retracting for a moment and see what happens. I'm telling you, if you stop interacting with a narcissist, they go crazy. They will not give you a moment to yourself. I mean, you want to find out if you're in a good relationship, tell them you need some time to yourself. If they support you and honor you in having this time of self-reflection without drama, then it's probably a pretty good relationship. But if they don't, which a narcissist wouldn't, that's going to be telling you right then and there that that is a bad relationship and you need to leave as soon as possible. That's just the way it is. Yeah, I'm just going to tell you, there's no fixing this situation. You just have to get out of it. You have to see yourself as having a possibility that's a reality-based, that's earth-based, and stop with the inner fighting of saying, well, you know, he doesn't beat me. It's not that dramatic. I'm not in this dramatic relationship. And my needs are being met. Stop with the illusions. Tell yourself the truth. Look for some inner guidance and stop carrying the burden of a bad relationship. You don't need to. You don't have to. You can be happy. You can enjoy your life. Take what you got and get out of there. Look at this. We have the Hermit here. Listen to your own spiritual guidance, your own inner light. Honor yourself. Divine Masculine. Oh, look at that. The frequency of Divine Masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. So you kind of got to pull up your big girl panties, you know, your big boy panties, and say, maybe be your own inner father and be like, no one's going to treat my baby like this. Interesting. Experiencing grace, Paul the Venetian. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. But you have to leave first. You have to create this void. You have to make this decision that only good will be happening in your life. And then, oh, you got the peacock. Vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. I love this message. I love the colors too. Interesting. These like vibrant blue. Divine guidance. There you go. Go and look right here with your spirit. So you know. You just need to listen and then follow through. And I'm telling you all those things of, oh, I'm not going to have money. This isn't going to work. Every time I've made a choice in my lifetime to step up to my own truth and just let go of what was logically, financially the best decision for me, I got more money. I had more opportunities by creating this void. I honor your choices and your decisions. If you would like to have a personal reading, please do email me, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much for sharing Spirit Message today.